Okay, hello, welcome back to GameSmack, and today we will be doing a review of Shenmue 2, available on Xbox and 360 with backwards compatibility.
We'll start off with a basic backstory. I mean, the hardcore fans will probably know what has happened, but let's start from the beginning. You're Ryu Hazuki, and you return home one dark night to see your father getting the shit kicked out of him by a bloke who you don't know, in a large dress kind of thing with a long ponytail. Your father dies, and basically you aim to track down the men who killed it, or man as it were. But it appears as you go deeper into the story and find out who your father has had connections with and who they have had connections with, it begins to delve a lot deeper into it. But the first story, you were looking for a Phoenix mirror. And then at the very end of the first game, when you're sending off to China, you have to go out and find a dragon plate, or dragon mirror.
Which Landy stole from his father at the start. He dug it from underneath a cherry tree. Or was it a blossom tree?
Blossom tree.
Blossom tree sounds sexier in Chinese, yeah, that makes sense. Moving on from story, we have some of the gameplay aspects we quite like. One of my favourite aspects is collecting toys. I do quite like them. I personally liked getting all the little Sonic characters. I had Sonic, Knuckles, Mr. Eggman, or was it Dr. Eggman? I can't remember. I always thought
it was Robotnik.
Yeah, they changed it around a bit, didn't they? I thought it was Robotnik.
Back in the old school days, they had Robotnik, they had Tails and Sonic. None of these fucking shadow
Amy,
characters.
Blaze.
I did like Big the Cat and Dreamcast, but we're just
no.
You didn't like Big
Stop
the
it
Cat?
right there. Big the Cat destroyed the series for me.
He could pick up fucking cars.
He's a big fat cat.
Dude, we're talking about the Shenmue soon.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, moving on. It also moves on to a lot of QuickTime events, which are drastically improved by putting more buttons on at once and making it more complicated.
May I add, all you fanboys out there of God of War,
Oh yeah.
piss off. It's Shenmue who came up with the QuickTime event. Now, Shenmue came out
oh god, look at this amateur.
back in the day, about early 90s. God of War came out 21st century.
Wow, and also the Shenmue is a lot more PG rated, no sex scene QuickTime events in this one. Ooh. I don't think Nozomi would quite like that, would she? No.
But mind you, there is a bit of eye candy in the world of joy. Gingerbird with a nice pair of shoes and a lovely big bike.
I do like her bike. It's a great step forward from Shenmue 1, apart from we don't like the fact you can't spar anymore, which is a real negative in my view.
Some of the phrases that we all know and love have just been tossed out the window. I mean, who can recall the great "Let's get sweaty"? And Tom's gone.
Tom, the hot dog man, who taught you the
Went off his
tornado
van.
kick. Tornado kick, oh, it was the best move ever. One other thing we don't quite like is halfway through the game you are employed into service by some lovely woman who is faster than lightning, who can seemingly catch leaves with these two fingers. Wait, that's
Okay.
that was the nice thing there. This catching leaves thing then drags on into dusting books or airing them out, as the nice assistant tells you. It's not very fun and very dull, and it drags.
There were quite a few funny QuickTime events. I mean, the first one, the best bits were just to leave it and not do anything, because one of the QuickTime events involved a football getting kicked at you, and you could if you didn't press a QuickTime event, it would hit a little girl in the face.
That was in Shenmue 1, yeah.
That was brilliant.
That was a good laugh, that one.
But that old woman, that was probably the most annoying thing. Say you're like on a night on the town, you want to go into a bar and talk to some sailors. You had some Naomi-san or whatever her name is.
Nozomi.
Hang about.
Hold on.
I think it's Mrs.
What's going on here?
2 seconds.
It's very unprofessional.
Hi Marie. What's up? Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. I can talk. I'm just phoning in the middle of doing a video.
They just don't know when to, go in professional mode.
No.
Oh, you back?
Alright, I'll see you later, girl. Alright then, bye.
Who's that?
That's Marie. No.
Oh shit. Who's that? Who's Marie?
You know.
The audience were waiting for you.
Sorry.
About half an hour for you.
You know, girlfriend's cool. You've got to speak to them, haven't you?
Anyway, back to Shenmue.
Oh yeah, I saw about that Naomi-san woman. I didn't understand the deal where you had to be back by a certain time. I did like the way you got paid every now and again, but you're on a mission and most of them involved going into a bar at late hours at night, and you got this bloody woman hounding you every footstep.
Yeah, but she did give you money.
Yeah, but she wasn't your mother. And you could have used that insult against
Oh, well, you never know. That could have been a plot point if they failed to mention, to be honest.
I think Landy is secretly sleeping with her, and it's just going to be revealed.
Do you
in
think
the
it's
whole-
her that told him about the Phoenix mirror?
Yeah.
No, sorry, the Dragon mirror.
Yeah. I think it could be her.
No.
It must be.
It can't be.
Well, who else could it be?
Well, she's old enough. I mean, you might like the mature woman.
Yeah.
But we're getting off topic now.
The best part of the game, though, after completing it, was being able to do the 70-man battle again.
On Shenmue 1, yes.
Yeah.
But in Shenmue 2, you could go back and play all the mini battles you had to get money and impress the judge, so you could get to fight some weird guy in some white suit who did some tiger jitsu. He was doing that. One of the things that's missing from the Xbox is the nice feeling you get when you're on a Dreamcast. The big sturdy controller when you're in the Dreamcast. The VM, the visual memory card, and the fact you could have a wire. There was days apparently when there wasn't wireless. One of the major things fans are debating at the moment is Shenmue 3 going to be coming out. Now, it would be ideal if it came out on 360, considering that Shenmue 2 is out on the Xbox due to backward compatibility and it can play on the 360. That way you can have all your little toys and your money, and then it can graduate onto the next game. It would be brilliant if they could bring Shenmue from the Dreamcast and get a load of Dreamcast originals and put them on the arcade, because that would entice a lot of people and also create a bigger audience. So hopefully Microsoft, who apparently have the rights in America, can create Shenmue 3 for the 360, which would be absolutely fantastic.
But in more ways than one, the original is the better.
The original is the better
game.
in all aspects. Town is just charming. The people you just want to talk to them, don't you?
There is something that changes inside you when you first pick up the Dreamcast controller and have to reach far over there to press the start button, purely because of the sheer size of it, the weight of it. It feels like a proper game. The controller, as Dave said, wrapped around your feet in anticipation, looking at the game, getting really into it, thinking, I'm Ryu, I'm going to go avenge my father. This is my destiny.
I think we'll just take a short break there. That's right. One bad point we'll have to say about the game is once you finally beat the big King Kong man, Landy comes past in a helicopter hanging from a rope, as he does, because that's what he does. He's the man.
Yeah.
He has a big stare off with Ryu, and then it fades out. They have a nice lengthy discussion, and Ryu has to go to some down and out village in the middle of nowhere and trek through a load of forest. Now to me, this is the most boring section. However, it does progress the story somewhat by introducing the lovely girl, which I can't remember the name of for the life of me at the moment. Jing Xiao Mei Tai. She basically is some kind of destiny with Rio, who will reunite the mirrors and the whole world will be safe and blah 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 blah. Anyway, they end up in a cave together, and they've been in that cave so bloody long now, they must have starved to death, either had 5 million children, and please let them out of that cave. We don't know what they're doing in the cave. I mean, there's a big sword, there's a mirror, anything could happen. Yeah, Disc 4 is pretty much a letdown, so hopefully Shenmue 3 or Shenmue Online or whatever is in the making, please come out, please.
Game Smack.